So the other day I was experimenting with DALL-E, which is an AI tool that creates images based on a text description. This is a product of OpenAI, which is the same company that developed ChatGPT, and I was using this tool to create a thumbnail for my latest video, which was about the most unpredictable chess game. And after a lot of attempts, I finally got an image that I was satisfied with, but before that I got a lot of weird chess images as well, so let's take a look. So because my video was about a random chess game, I wanted something with dice, for example a chess player throwing dice on a chessboard, but the image that I got had no dice on it. Instead I got some pieces that look like they are melted for some weird reason, but this image is not that bad, at least compared with what is coming next. And this is what comes next. This image is from the same request. This is the same exact prompt text, because when you ask DALL-E to give you an image, it gives you 4 options to choose from, but this image doesn't have any dice either. Instead I got a chessboard which for some reason it's 7x7, and look at the pieces. We have some black pieces on the front, some white pieces at the back, but we also got some black and white pieces that are half black and half white. I don't know, maybe the pieces mated with each other, I don't know. But okay, after a few more requests I finally got something that I was satisfied with, but then I decided to come back and ask DALL-E a few more requests in order to get more weird chess images. For example, I asked DALL-E to give me an image of a chess grandmaster castling queenside in a classical game. That's a very specific request, but you have to be specific in order to get what you want. Although I didn't get what I wanted. I mean, I got a grandmaster, this guy looks like a chess grandmaster, but instead of castling queenside, he's winging at the chessboard. And look at this chessboard, it has like 100 pieces on it, and the chessboard looks like it's made out of clay for some reason. But anyway, then I asked DALL-E to give me an image of a chess player hitting the clock furiously after making a blunder. Although, why would you hit the clock if you realize that you made a blunder? But okay, that was just a silly request and I got a silly image in return. Of course I was asking for a chess clock, but instead I got an old-fashioned alarm clock, which I guess is okay, I shouldn't expect DALL-E to know what a chess clock looks like. But the player is not furious, instead he looks surprised or scared, and he's definitely not hitting the clock. But I understand that because the model is designed not to show any images with violence, although I was just asking for the player to hit the clock just like any player hits the clock after making a move. But okay, it's understandable that the player isn't even touching the clock. But also look at this chessboard. I mean, it starts like a chessboard on the left, but as you go to the right, it's being transformed into a tea set. Okay, this image was just too weird. And finally, I asked DALL-E to give me an image of 2 players fighting for the World Chess Championship title. And I have to say that this image looks okay. I mean, the chessboard looks fine, although the pieces are way too tall. Oh, look at this. This piece looks like Batman. But the players have their elbows on the chessboard. I don't think that's allowed in a real chess game. Maybe they are too focused, they want to get as involved in the game as possible. But the players look okay, they are wearing suits, so they are dressed properly for a World Chess Championship match, but there is a horse lurking in the back. I don't know, maybe that's the trophy for winning the World Chess Championship title. Checkmate with a horse, win an actual horse. I don't know. But anyway, that was a small collection of weird AI generated images. Let me know if you want to see some more. Also consider subscribing to the channel if you want to see more chess content in general. But anyway, that was it. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.